Join us, friends, to know what car tragic accident happened to Eustace Conway and real truth behind leaving the show. At the end of video, I am going to reveal what Conway said about her love life. So watch this video till the end. Let's get started. There's not any doubt that Eustace Conway blessed us with a childhood full of revolutionary events, the kind that anybody who believes in taking risks can enjoy. We are in a maze of Conway's extraordinary survival skills, his knowledge of ecology, enthusiasm for the natural world, and social nature really amazed the audience. However, there have been stories going around recently about this amazing person's place. As many have said, he disappeared into the mountainsides and was never seen again. Some people think he was killed in a tragic incident or died in his little village's dangers. Born in 1961 in South Carolina, Eustace Conway grew up in a home with 6 other family members. He was enthralled with the natural world from an early age. When Eustace was an excited little kid, he would explore the nearby meadows and woodlands and acquire skills that would later define his life. He soon learned the skills needed to construct a shelter, light a fire, and earn a living by fishing and hunting. Eustace learned all he needed to know about survival in the woods from his passion for the natural world and his desire for independence. People in need of help with anything from constructing a house to hunting and trapping got in touch with him. Eustace's confidence and knowledge eventually drew the attention of the media, and he was featured in a number of documentaries and television shows. But as he grew older, Eustace's love of the natural world only became stronger. He gained experience working on farms and living off the land throughout his adolescence. But he didn't find enough success to change the direction of his life until he was in his early 20s. Even though Eustace was already a hero, he had greater goals. To live up to his higher standards was his aim. In an attempt to fulfill his aspirations, he founded his own wilderness school, Turtle Island Preserve. There, he imparted to others the knowledge and values that molded his whole existence. Situated on an acre of property in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina, the school has grown to become a center for people who enjoy natural history, sustainable living, and particular abilities. However, Eustace's achievements weren't without challenges. Due to a disagreement over land use restrictions with a local government body, his institution was forced to dissolve in 1998. He lost a drawn-out legal struggle with the government and ultimately appealed the decision to the Supreme Court, where he had some success. Despite this setback, Eustace continued to be devoted to the outdoors and sustainable living. As he gained notoriety, he began to promote environmental preservation and independent living. Yes, Eustace Conway is a mysterious, gifted outdoor enthusiast who has won over millions of fans with his unique style of living and exceptional survival abilities. Rumor had it that he was sick of the spotlight and went back to his North Carolina woodland property. On the other hand, others believed that harmful activity had risen. First, we have to figure out what happened that caused him to want to get out of the show immediately, as well as how he chose to spend his time with other colleagues on the performance. For a recent episode of Mountain Men, Preston and Eustace Conway were, thus, going about their regular lives in the difficult terrain of the Blue Ridge Mountains. They knew nothing of the awful turn of events that would befall them as they went out on a short journey to deliver some wood planks. They were abruptly aware that there was a problem underneath the automobile as they were approaching a steep incline. They hurried to the part's edge and down to address the issue. But destiny had other plans for them. In a couple of seconds, all of the cars began to slide down the dirt path, and none among them was able to stop it. They watched in helplessness as their favorite car was completely ruined. The truck's cylinders dying on the rear of the vehicle reverberated over the hills as it slid out of sight. Seeing that there was nothing they could do to alter destiny, the two felt very helpless at that point. The seriousness of the situation became evident when the debris cleared. It was clear that the show's episode had not ended well since the car seemed to be completely collapsing. There is a rumor that Eustace left the program due to the death of a friend. After it was discovered that Preston Roberts had an ineffective tumor in his liver, the cancer patient went. Eustace suffered a great loss when he lost his best friend. Eustace may have felt that the loss and suffering were too much for him to bear, which is why he may have wished to terminate the program. Viewers of the program were stunned to learn that beloved character Eustace Conway will be retiring from television. Even though his incredible outdoor skills and endearing personality had kept viewers engaged for years, fans were shocked and devastated when he received an ambiguous statement suggesting he would end the series and retire. The news shocked viewers, and many wondered whether the program would ever be the same without him. But just as many were starting to realize that Eustace would depart, something unexpected happened. Fans were ecstatic to learn that their favorite character would be back for a second season, and word spread fast. Surprisingly, Conway founded an environmental school that has become a sanctuary for learners of all ages who want to comprehend the natural world in its entirety. Eustace Conway's Paradise is a 1,000-acre wooded paradise that is increasing in value by the minute. He wouldn't be remembered as someone who does incredible things in history. He continues to be a significant figure, especially in the fields of education and outdoor adventure. Eustace founded the Turtle Island Preserve to disseminate traditional knowledge and outdoor survival techniques. He was invited to speak at an important ecological conference in Europe recently. There, he spoke about his vision of a society in which humans live in harmony with nature rather than destroying it to achieve their own objectives. After receiving positive feedback on his speech, he was requested to speak at these events more often. The life of Eustace is a tale of triumph and tragedy. Among the difficulties he has encountered are legal disputes with municipal officials who sought to shut down his business. His unwavering adherence to his principles and his abiding passion for the natural world are the reasons of his survival even now. Eustace's Turtle Island Preserve, which is home to one of the world's greatest authority on traditional cultures, serves as an example of ecologically conscious living. His story highlights the power of accomplishing objectives, regardless of how peculiar they may appear. Eustace Conway has never been married and is now single. It would seem that in addition to his wife, the reality star, who has been in the spotlight for almost 50 years, considering that he has never been in a romantic relationship, it is even more fascinating. It seems that he places more value on maintaining his house and the neighborhood than finding a relationship. Considering his romantic circumstance, some have speculated that he could be homosexual. However, he has not disclosed any information on his sexual orientation, and the assertion is not supported by any evidence. Conway is descended from naturalists. Doctors Eustace Conway and Karen Conway are his parents. They established in him a profound respect for nature at an early age, which facilitated his decision to pursue an environmental career when he became older. It was said that his mother had a master's degree in teaching and that his father was a chemical engineering teacher. Like his father, she has an intense love for the natural world. But his mother was a quite different person from his dictator father. American naturalist Eustace Conway is wealthy. He's worth $200,000. Eustace Conway, a South Carolina native, began venturing into the woods by himself at the age of 12. He moved out of his family's house permanently when he was 17 and began living in a tent in the woods. Whether he is the quickest person to traverse North America on horseback is a matter of much debate, notwithstanding the fact that he has traveled the whole Appalachian Mountain Trail. If you would like to get notifications on a regular basis whenever we release a new video, you may click the bell icon. See you soon. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos related to this one.